What's up, guys? Welcome to our 2022 November group programming rundown. We're heading into the last 2 months of the year, guys, and just want to give you guys a heads up on what to expect here in the month of November. I know we've got holidays coming up, so that doesn't change things a whole lot, but obviously some holidays, some different kind of schedule changes a little bit going on, lots of different parties, things like that, a time of the year that I know we're a little bit more relaxed sometimes when it comes to our nutrition, maybe a few more treats and things like that, which is fine. But we want to make sure that we prioritize our workouts, that we're getting our workouts in and trying to maintain and stay on track here through the holidays. So come January, we are ahead of the game. So that's what it's all about. So November, guys, we have a few main assessments for the month. As usual, we've got weightlifting, rowing, and aerobic power intervals. So weightlifting, rowing, and API will be our three main assessments. So we are going to be working our way through a progression on our weightlifting once a week, at least for our heavy work and technique work on our weightlifting. And then also we've got rowing. The rowing is going to be incorporated a little bit more into the extra credit as usual. So it's very difficult to get a class of 12 people into a 20+ minute rowing piece on a regular basis. So we will have quite a bit of rowing during our workouts, but if you want to and are trying to specifically improve your rowing assessment, you need to get the extra credit in, okay? So, if you've been working on that for a while, you want to really see a level up, you've got to get that extra credit in and try to prioritize those days for rowing. Also, that will line up nicely with our NEAT challenge. That would certainly count as some NEAT exercise or NEAT a requirement for your points. So that would help with that as well too. So kind of two birds with one stone if you can get that extra rowing and the extra credit. And then aerobic power intervals. We're going to have some specific workouts that are hopefully going to help build that API. It's kind of a specific system and a specific workout that we will have to build and work on a little bit more. So we will have some of those sprinkled in once a week with some more specific API work that will help you guys move wall balls, help you move a light barbell a lot more efficiently for high reps. And that workout particularly, it's meant to or supposed to simulate a UFC fight. So that's kind of how that workout was designed as a UFC fight, because UFC fights, I believe, are 5-minute rounds with a 1-minute rest or rest in between. So you have 3 5-minute rounds, and that is our API. So just a cool little backstory on the API assessment or fight gone bad. Then we've got powerlifting. So powerlifting and weightlifting really go hand in hand. If you get stronger at the power lifts, then that's going to only assist and help with your Olympic weightlifting. And so we want to still touch on our basics, which are squatting, pressing movements, and pulling movements. So we've got back squats sprinkled in, some bench press as well throughout the month, front squat, deadlifts as well, touching on the deadlift a couple times in the month as well. So that will be mixed into our strength work. System is going to be plumbing. So we've got the plumbing system is going to be more of that muscle burn. So instead of super ventilation heavy or aerobic heavy, a little bit more focused on the plumbing system, which is that muscle burn type feeling. And then we've got virtuosity dumbbell. So great to work on and still incorporate a lot of unilateral work. And then we've got a few classic CrossFit workouts in the mix as well, just to make things fun and to add a little bit of healthy competition and just some fun workouts to kind of push ourselves on a little bit more on some of these classic CrossFit workouts. A couple partner workouts as well. I know that is a crowd favorite, so we'll have a couple of those sprinkled in on the Saturdays coming up. And then don't forget, we've got the 5K turkey trot, which will be happening on Thanksgiving Day with Active Souls at 7:30 a.m. at the Active Souls store. So get your workout in or your turkey trot in before you guys have a great Thanksgiving. So these are things to look out for throughout the month, guys. Always good to kind of know what to expect. Try to prepare ahead of time. I encourage you guys to prepare before you come to class. Look at your levels, see where they're at the beginning of the month for your weightlifting, rowing, and API, and know what we're kind of building towards throughout the month. So know your numbers, know where you're at, and we will be able to have a better game plan to how to help you guys attack some of these things and level up by the end of the month. So that is your rundown, guys, for the month. Have a great weekend, and we will see you guys in the gym.